I'm going to show you an insane glitch in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered. This one will let you have unlimited health. You can have as much as you want to have, and you can remove it if you decide that you don't want it anymore. To make this glitch work, first we have to head north to Bruma. We have to go to this area on the map. This is the Bruma Mages Guild. Inside of here, you'll find Selena Orania. This person will sell you a certain spell that you need to buy. You're going to have to buy Fortify Health from her. If she's not here or not trading, just keep waiting time until she eventually trades with you. Then you have to head over to Skingrad and go to the Mages Guild there. You'll find Druja here. If not, wait until some normal time of day like noon or something. Purchase spells from this person and buy Minor Wound. After that, head south down to Leowyn. Go to the Leowyn West Gate. Find the giant church and head inside. Find Avras Adas and talk to this person. If they're not here, just wait till you find them. You want to purchase a spell from them. What you're going to want to do is Fortify Endurance. And if for any reason you've killed that person or can't find them, just try any of the chapels in the different cities and someone will eventually have some kind of Fortify attribute. It doesn't have to be Endurance, it could be Strength, it could be Agility, it could be any. You just need a Fortify spell. Now head up north to the Wild Eye Stables, go to the northeast. You'll eventually see an area called Dragonclaw Rock on your compass. Then you're going to head southeast and you'll see a tower over the mountain range. You're going to go up this little area right here to get to it. This is Frostcrag Spire. Be sure to grab the fast travel here. You can wrap around counterclockwise. There'll be a chest over here that has the key in it. And then you can go over here to the door, which I just overshot. There's a door right here. There's a book here. Interact with it, leave. Then go to the Imperial City Market District. Go to the northwest corner to the Mystic Emporium. Speak to this woman in the shop, and you're going to barter with her. Organize the highest price first, and buy the 2 Mage Tallow candles if you don't already have them. That'll cost you 6,000 gold. Alternatively, if you don't want to do that, you can go to any of the Mages Guilds in any of the cities and start the Mages Guild quest, do all their recommendations quests, and then you'll be able to get to the Arcane University. And the whole reason is just to get access to an altar of enchanting and an altar of spell making, which is what you need those 2 Mage Tallow candles for when you're at the Frostcrag Spire. After all that, if you don't already have one, you're going to need any soul gem that has a soul in it. It doesn't matter how good it is, how bad it is. If you need one, you can buy them at different stores. You can also go to any of the mages caves like the Sayadatar or something like that, and you'll find tons of them in different caves. Once you got all that, you're ready to go. Let's start off with the Altar of Enchanting. So you need some kind of gear that's not enchanted or a ring or something. If you don't have anything, you're gonna need to go get something. Ideally, you're gonna use a ring for this, but you can use clothes, you can use armor, whatever. It just needs to not have an enchantment on it. I'm gonna use this ring. We're gonna go to the soul gem tab. I'm gonna use the worst soul gem I have that has a soul in it because it doesn't matter how good this enchantment is. Then we're gonna go to the effects tab and we're going to pick the Drain Health effect. We have to name this something, so I'm going to name it like double OA, and then we'll go ahead and enchant that. Now we have that step out of the way. Now, if you saw my video about unlimited magicka, this is where things are going to diverge a lot from that. This one's going to be a lot different. So we need to make a spell now. So interact with that altar of spell making. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put on Fortify Health on self for magnitude 100, duration 1. Hit confirm on that. Then you're going to Fortify Attribute. You're going to fortify your endurance on self for a magnitude of 100 with a duration of 1. Then after that, you're going to put a Drain Health on self, magnitude 3, duration 1. Then you need some kind of damage spell, a fire damage, or I don't have any other fire damage on this save, but like a shock damage or any kind of damage spell that you would use to cast at an enemy. You're going to put one of those on. You're going to put it on self, and you're going to put the magnitude at 12 with a duration of 1. Then the final step is you are going to need a restore health of some kind so that you can have it available in here. And you can probably get restore health at any of the chapels, I assume, or at least one of them. If not, you can find it somewhere, Mages Guild or something. So make a restore health that does self. Now this one is critical. So you need this to be exactly 6 with a duration of 2, or else you will die, or else you will not get the HP, the infinite HP. It has to be that exact amount. So we're going to end up with 100 points of Fortify Health and Fortify Endurance for 1 second each, 3 points of Drain Health on self for 1 second, 12 points of Fire Damage on self for 1 second, and 6 points of Restore Health on self for 2 seconds. Again, the fire damage could be frost damage, shock damage, whatever you have available. Name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name mine 0077 because I don't even know why. And then after that, we're ready. Except there's one more problem. We have way too much health. So what we need to do is we need to go to the Altar of Spell Making and make just a normal damage spell. Fire damage, shock damage, whatever. You're going to make one as strong as you can go. If your destruction's not 25, you can bring it down to, I think, like 50 or something. And we're going to make one of these. We'll confirm that and then name it something just whatever, 00AA. And then we'll make another fire damage or whatever damage spell on self that does 5 magnitude with just 1 duration. Name that one 00BB. Now what we can do is we can go to our magic and we can use that 100 points on self. We're going to see how much damage it does. So I'm at 272. It'll bring me to 177. Going to use that again. Going to bring me to 82. So it's going to kill me if I use it again. Now either wait for a little bit of regen and then use it again, or I could start using the small one, although that's quite the spread. So it'd probably be better to wait for just a little bit till I'm over 100. So we're almost over 100, and then we're going to cast it one more time. Hopefully not die. Oh my god. Got it real close. We need to be below 10. So if you did that and you're at like 15 or 25 or 40 or whatever, you would swap to the smaller one and you would cast that over and over again and keep checking your health until you're below 10 health. Then you're actually ready. Now, just to be safe here at this point, I would recommend doing a hard save just because you're all set up. Now you're finally ready. So go ahead and equip that spell we made earlier, the one with Fortify Health, Endurance, Drain Health, Fire Damage, or whatever damage, and Restore Health on self with those stats. And now you can start spamming it. So now, I don't know exactly how this works mechanically, but it's like your health is going under when it comes off or something, and it's stacking health because of it. It's something weird. I don't know the actual broken mechanics in the code, but what's happening now is our health is going up by, let's see, it's 1,032. And then once it wears off, it's, so basically it's going up by 93, I think? Or 92, 94, something. I don't know. I tried to quick math it, but yeah, it's basically 100 health every single time that you cast this. Now, there's a few things to know here. They're really important. So, first off, when you're done with this, we're not done. We have to do something else. The other thing is that you can actually stop this one. Unlike the Magicka exploit from yesterday, you can actually stop and your health will stay. The issue is if you stop, your health will start regenning. So if that happens, I haven't even tested it, but in theory, I guess you could just use the fire spell to bring it back down below 10 and then keep going. I think that would work, but I didn't have time to test that. But just to be safe, just keep holding it. If you have a controller, put something on the cast button so you can just leave it. Or if you're on a PC, you could, auto hotkey it or whatever you want to do. Or you just sit here and hold it. And then on the other hand, use your phone and watch some TikToks for 5 minutes or 2 minutes or however long you want to do it. And you'll eventually end up with a crazy amount of health. A quick tip here, I would recommend saving on another save at like part way through this. And then every so often, save again, just in case somehow, some way, you just like die or something. So after 10 minutes of watching TikToks and debating playing Elder Scrolls Online when I'm done with this game, I have 50,000 HP. Also, I probably should have mentioned at the beginning, you're going to need Magicka for this, so you might need to do the Infinite Magicka exploit first that I mentioned in my other video. You can check that one out, or you can just make a bunch of potions and just pop them periodically, but then you can't go AFK. So you'll have to figure that one out. But then, yeah, once you're done here, you'll have crazy health, but we're not done yet. You won't keep this health. You don't actually have this health just yet. So if you stop casting, you'll see that it stays, and your health starts regenning eventually. What you need to do now is save your game, okay? Then after you save your game, you're going to have to load it back. After you do that, you'll see that you have negative HP. This is great. This is exactly what you want to see. Now you want to go to your inventory and you want to equip that ring that you made at the enchanting table that has any amount of drain health. So you put that ring on, go to your character, and then you'll see that health is now real. But be careful with your rings if you have one on for the Magicka, because I accidentally had another ring on and didn't realize, and so it unequipped my Magicka ring, and now I have to load my game and do it again. So let's try that again. This time we'll take the run ring off, then put this one on. Now we go to character, we have 50,000 HP. We have so much HP, we'll probably have to wait for many hours to fully restore this. Or not, I guess health regens faster than Magicka. 4 hours is not enough to get 40,000 Magicka, but it is enough to get 50,000 health. So, bam, 50,000 health. So that is how to get the health, but now we have one more problem, which is if you do the Magicka one from the other video that I posted, and then you do the health one from this video, now you've got both of your ring slots filled, or you'll have like a chest piece and some leggings or whatever you enchanted, you're kind of stuck with, okay? So if you ever want to get rid of that, there's something you can do. If you want to have it so you keep this buff, but without having these rings equipped. What you're going to do is find a barrel, a chest, whatever, some kind of container. You're going to take everything out of it. You're going to do this after loading your save. You need to reload the save so you don't have that ring equipped. It's before you put it on. You still have the negative value. That's really important. Go to this barrel or whatever else, hit the search button, And this is where it gets really weird. So we're going to duplicate, but we got to do it a very specific way. So we have this ring with drain health on self. So the way that this works on PC, I'll explain it on controller afterwards, is we're going to put that ring in there. And then what we're going to do is take something that we have just like 3 of or 5 of. So I have this flower that we have 3 of. Okay. Drag that over and let go. Don't move your mouse and hit enter twice. When you do that, it should have duplicated it. But if you used something unique for this, like I did, this unique ring, it's not going to work. So I'm going to have to go make this with a different item that's more basic, like these pants or something like that. So I'm going to go back to the altar enchanting. I'm going to take these black wide pants. We're going to pick a soul gem, and we're going to put the drain health on this now. We're going to go back to a container. We're going to search it. We're going to take those pants, put them in the container, and then we're going to drop this on there, hit enter twice, and now we'll have a stack of 3 pants. Okay, so now what you'll do is you will close this. You will, now that you have the negative HP already if you loaded the save like before, and what you're going to do is equip the pants. Now you'll have a stack of 2 or whatever number and one that's equipped that splits off from the stack, and your health is now up like this. So now what you need to do is go back to the chest, open it back up, take the item that you originally used for duplicating, that was the stack for the number that you wanted. So in my case, it was this flower. You're going to drag this over and let go and press enter 1 time. It will not put this in there if you do it like that. Then you're going to take the enchanted item, the stack of it, which in my case is only 2 of them, but the stack of pants, drag that over, and it'll put all 3 of them in there, even though 1 was equipped. Now what happens is you back out, and you go in here, and you don't have the pants equipped anymore, the ring or whatever it was, but the effect will persist. Now, I think this makes it literally permanent, so if you ever want to go back on this, you probably just want to leave the ring or the pants on or whatever it was that gave this to you. I don't know if there's a way to remove this once you do it this way, so be warned on that. Now, if you're on the controller, it'll be a little bit different. What you're going to do is you're going to put the pants in, then you're going to select a different item that's some stack, like this flower. You're going to press A and RB, or it's X and R1 on PlayStation. You're going to press them at almost the same time, but the A or the X button comes first. So it's like A and then RB. And if you do it too far apart, it'll just do this, and you'll still see like the RB at the top. So then just back out if you did it wrong. A and RB, A and RB. There we go. I got it just right, the timing. So it pops this up, and it says LB now at the top, or L1, which means I'm on the right tab now with this. So then what I'm going to do is hit continue and then press A or X a second time, and then it duplicates it. Now you're going to back out of this, open your inventory, and you're going to go to your inventory, and you're going to equip the pants, the ring, whatever it was. Now, if it kills you for some reason, you got to load your game and try again. I don't know, one of the times I was testing this, I just died. I don't really know why. It only happened like one of the times. But anyway, now we should have 0 of all that health. We're good to go. Now we need to remove it. So we go back in here, and on controller, what you're going to do is you're going to duplicate in reverse. So you're going to take that item, whatever it was that you had the stack of. You're going to do the thing where you press A and RB or X and R1 at roughly the same time, but with A or X coming first. So A, then RB. And I did it wrong. That was too early. Too late. There we go. I got the LB at the top, and I have the thing where it selects 3. Once you have it like this, you hit continue 1 time. Just once. Then go back to the other page on the left. Go up to the stack of the pants, the remaining, or the ring, or whatever it was, the stack. Put that in, and it'll throw all 3 of them in there and remove them from you, but it'll keep the stats even when you're on a controller. Now go to the strongest dungeon that you can possibly find. Go to the system settings, gameplay, change the difficulty to master, and confirm. And then you'll be able to have the enemies just beat the hell out of you, and you won't even notice. So that is real health. You can actually just absorb all this damage, no problem, and you're invincible, basically. I mean, you're not really invincible. You'll die eventually, but all you got to do is get out of combat or kill everything, and then just wait for 1 or 2 hours, and you're full HP again. I just want to add in here at the end that I think this was found by some guy on YouTube named JBTWT1. My friend was the one who showed me this, and he found it from that guy, and then that guy actually found me and messaged me about it. So I'll link to his YouTube channel in the description of this video below the first paragraph if you want to check that out. But yeah, that's the infinite health glitch. So with this, even if you're on a console and you don't have console, even if you're on, well, console commands ironically, but if you're on console and you can't use the commands and stuff to cheat, and you just want to be able to run around with full HP, crazy HP forever and be invincible, or whatever your use case is, or honestly, I wouldn't recommend doing this if you're playing casually because it kind of takes all the fun out of the game. But yeah, fall damage, you're invincible. Do anything you want, any difficulty. Now you know how to have unlimited health in the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered.